Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Knotty Threads. In case you are new here, do subscribe and also hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a new video. So in this video I'm going to share an extremely easy design. I've taken 6 strands of silk thread. Along with that I'm using my crochet hook number 10 and I will also be using some crystal beads. So the right side of the sari is facing towards me and I have fixed the knot and I've worked one single crochet after that, and then inserting the bead and locking it with a chain stitch. Once you're done working a chain stitch after the bead, you can just check where the bead is reaching, and in that place you can work 2 double crochets, like one single crochet, and right next to that we are working one more single crochet. So ideally this is going to be the baseline. You're going to need lot of crystals because this is how we are going to place them on the pallu, just one next to the other. So each time you add one crystal, lock it with a chain stitch, and then we are going to work 2 single crochets, one next to the other. This is how our baseline is going to look. So in case your crystals are not passing through your needle number 10, change the needle accordingly. Maybe you might want to use 11 or 12. So this way we will complete our baseline. Now this sari, if you notice, is completely one color, so I have used the same color crystals. Now in your case, if the sari has more colors, you can use a different color so that it kind of stands out and it looks contrast. But if there are no options, then you can either use the same self color, or you can also use the crystals of zari color. Now for example, in this case the zari is silver, so I had an option to use white or silver, but then I just went by the customer's or my client's choice. So that's the reason I'm using the same colored crystals, and in the next step I will be using some silver beads. So here I'm done working the baseline from one end to the other end. Now we are going to turn the sari like this. Do one single crochet inside the single crochet and then start working chains. The number of chains will again depend on the size of the crystal. About 4 to 5 chains is good enough for this. So after working chains, we are going to lock it using a single crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Again one single crochet. You can either do it on the first one or the second one, or you can do it on both, it doesn't really matter. So this way we are going to finish this round. To reduce the work, you can simply work one single crochet on one of the stitch. You don't have to work 2, you can work either one. That is also completely fine. It's not that evident. So this is how we are going to continue this line. Basically we are building the chain foundation to work our next step. So right now this is how it looks. So now again I have turned the sari after working the chain base, and here in this step I'm just going to work single crochets. So I worked 2 single crochets in that chain space. This is the 4th single crochet, 5th single crochet, and then single crochet inside the single crochet. Again in the next block continue working the single crochets, 2, 3. Now here I'm going to add a small silver bead. This is completely optional. If you don't want, you can skip it, or if you want, you can add it. So the place where I'm adding this bead, I'm working 6 single crochets. So after working 3 single crochets, I'm adding a bead and then continuing with 3 more single crochets. So again in the next one you can either do 5 or 6, doesn't really matter, it's completely up to you. And you can also add bead in every step, or here the way I am working, if you notice the first block I have not added the bead because that is where I am going to tie the tassel. then I will be adding beads 5 times. Like for the next 5 crystals I will be adding beads. Then again the 6th one I will leave it empty, so that will be the place where I will be tying the tassel. So accordingly you can decide the distance. There is no rule as such. You can also do it alternate, like for one crystal you can add the bead, and the next one you can leave it blank to add the tassels. If you like more tassels you can do so. But I just designed it like this so that we don't get too many tassels and the tassels are placed at a distance. So I've worked like 1, 2, 3. So I will be adding silver bead for the next 2 crystals as well, after which I'm going to leave one block empty. So here the number of stitches might change a little for you in case you are using slightly bigger or smaller bead. So accordingly you check and you can decide. And in place of crystals you can always use pearls or any other beads that you feel will match your sari. But these crystals actually give a very nice shine, glitter. So that is the reason, especially for single colored saris where we don't have option, I always use, most of the times if you have noticed, I use crystals. So this is my 5th bead. I'm working 3 single crochets after adding the bead, and again single crochet inside one of those single crochets. Then start working single crochets to the next chain block. 3, 4 and 5. You can work 5, that's absolutely not an issue. So this is how the design will look. So in the first block, which is empty, I'm going to add a tassel. After 5 crystals, again I'm going to add a tassel. So this pattern you can alternate, and at the end, once you finish the design, this is how it's going to look. And you can suggest this kind of design for somebody who likes it very simple and elegant, and in budget as well, because it's very simple design. Obviously it comes under low budget design. Again, if you're adding good quality crystals, then the cost will be a little expensive, so you can work it out that way. This is the final look, and I hope you guys like this video. In case you like, you know what to do. Please hit the like button, and if you are watching without subscribing, I would request you guys to subscribe to our channel and also mention or share your thoughts in the comment section below. That's all in today's video. I shall see you guys soon. Until then, take care. Bye bye.